Welcome. Welcome to my forge, the suburbans of Arizona. I'm very bad at this. So let's make a knife out of a nickel. Okay. I'm just gonna start to see how easy this is to work. I only have one pair of tongs, so it makes things difficult. Especially because they're not great tongs. Or not for small things. I don't think that's hot. No, it's not. Let's see. Ouch. So, I was challenged by my cousin to make a knife out of a penny, but I couldn't find any pennies, so I took a nickel. I've made another small knife before. I found this screw in a parking lot. My sandpaper broke though. Like, nothing even happened, it just fell apart. My workstation's a ping pong table. Here are some of my knives. These aren't my newer knives. My newer knives were given to people because they were good enough to be used. And next I'm going to take this and also make it into a knife. This is a golf club thing, I think. Does this look like a golf club?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. It's a golf club.
Okay, so now it's orange.
That's probably
It's
good
hot
enough.
So I would move back.
Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's already pretty good.
I'm trying to make it thinner.
Yeah. Flat, but sharp too. Which might be hard because you have to squeeze the sides, but you also have to thin it out.
This is when you wish you had tiny prongs.
Yeah.
I'm not
Like
quite
it's
good
hot
enough to
enough.
make prongs yet. So
Maybe in a little bit. This forge is pretty cool. It's like ascending billions of degrees at this one little quarter or nickel or whatever it is. Forge. No, nickel. A quarter. Yeah. I said a quarter and then I remembered it was a nickel. You can see how orange it is. It looks white on the camera.
looks white.
Yeah, on here.
Alright, move back.
Okay.
So it looks like these can heat very easily.
I think it's good enough.
This one.
I think maybe make it sharp first and then flatten it out and then make it sharp again.
What do you mean by that?
So like right now, just focus like for the next few times you put it in the fire, just make it sharp. And after you can worry on making it
make it
flat.
sharp with... What do you mean by make it sharp?
Like, because it's going to be a knife, right? So it has to end up being sharp.
Okay, I can't make it sharp right now because my sandpaper is broken.
Well, not that sharp. Just make it look like a knife a little bit.
I know, I'm doing that. I'm flattening it first.
Okay.
I'm trying to like draw it out.
I wonder what would happen if you were to go up to some guy and try to pay with that. if you would
It's
accept
misshapen, so.
it. Yeah.
Hey, if you guys got money to hide.
It might not come back though, because
I mean, it's very smooth.
I don't feel how smooth.
Huh? I made that mistake before. Just because it doesn't look hot doesn't mean it is.
It's not orange, so I can touch it.
Here, do I need to move these? Can you see?
Yeah, I can see pretty well.
Can you see with these still?
What?
Can you still see with these right here?
Yeah.
Okay. My anvil's so junky right now.
You just got some pretty nice new gloves.
Yeah, they're Lincoln electric welding gloves. My old ones are down there. That was when I was learning how hot metal works. I wanted a new pair just because they're better.
Why not?
These ones are way nicer though. And those other ones have caught on fire like, I'm gonna say 20 times?
Yeah.
No, more.
If you're working
You've been
in a
there for
forge,
most of them.
yeah.
Just so you know, this isn't my normal hairstyle.
Yes,
I was
it
just
is.
bored.
He's a liar. It's his normal hairstyle.
No, normally I just have draping hair.
This is how much he plays with his forge. There's just all these black marks everywhere. It's crazy. But it does look pretty cool.
It does.
I did not realize how zoomed in I was. Okay, let's go back to hitting nickels.
Look, prongs get hot. That's how I got the burn on my leg. Which you can't see right now because I'm wearing pants, but I learned two things that day. Prongs are hot and wear pants.
Yeah. That's important when you burn your leg with prongs. Seems like something
And
you might learn.
make it denim or wear jeans when you do it. 'Cause
Or cotton.
don't actually do that.
Guys, if you ever get a forge, wear cotton. It's not flammable whatsoever.
Neither's your mom.
I was kidding. It's actually flammable. Don't do that. I hope you know that, but just in case you don't.
Just in case you're stupid. Well, this is also flammable. It's just
Harder to...
more heat retardant. Cut.
And go.
Not really sure where I'm going with this. I'm gonna be
Make it
honest.
flat, then make it sharpish.
long.
We'll have to wait till we get some new sandpaper.
Remember when you thought that video game, that was actually how blacksmithing worked, and you were trying to put an edge on it by hammering it?
What?
Yeah. Remember, so you know your knife that I really messed up on?
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I just remembered you didn't help with that one. It was this one, right? My best one. So he was helping me out making this one. And he kept hammering the edges. And I finally asked him why he was doing that. And he said, oh, I'm trying to put an edge on it.
Well, I wasn't trying to make it sharp. I was just trying to get like a little bit more of a knife than... Not like super sharp, but at least you can tell it's an edge. But I didn't know that would sharpen that much.
Well, you can't tell. You can't do that. It doesn't work.
Well, I wasn't trying to put a full edge, but...
Next episode, we're either going to do that screw knife. It almost fell through my... I think that's a party hole. Yeah. Next episode, we're either gonna start an axe, which will be a couple days for you guys, but like today for us.
Turning out pretty good. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see how it is.
I'm not making these videos because I think my work is good. I'm making them because I'm a 13-year-old blacksmith that sucks at what he does.
Yes. But with practice, it goes from. Here, I'll show you something. This is the first thing he made. But now,
The most
as you
recent
can
thing
tell,
I made is gone. Or the most recent knife. The most recent thing I've made is that golf club.
Yeah, and as you can see, the workmanship or whatever has improved.
I'm mostly just banging on this nickel because
practice.
it's fun.
Yeah. See, that's a handheld forge. You don't need it, I mean, an anvil. You don't even need an anvil. You just get your prongs and you just hold it and then you just hammer it down.
I'm not trying to.
Well, no, but that's what you could do if you don't have an anvil.
They're called stake anvils.
Oh, okay.
Pioneers used them while traveling. You just hammered it into a stump. And you had a little portable anvil. And then forges, I can imagine, weren't too hard to do because it was just a fire, but obviously it won't work very well.
Yeah, but that's your learning. That's what you learned today, guys. Something about the pioneers that I didn't pay much attention to.
See, I'm slightly smart about what I do.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I've only been doing this for like a month.
Yeah, you didn't get that too long ago. I wonder if we got the new anvil. 'Cause we signed up for some contest
Essential
to.
Craftsman, you're the best dude ever.
Yeah. Yeah, we signed up for a contest to try to get a new anvil.
For me, because this is cast iron, which if you didn't know, is a really soft metal. So, anvils shouldn't ever be dented like this. And then this horn is not round whatsoever. And it doesn't have a pritchel hole either, which kind of makes me mad.
But it is a pretty good first anvil.
It is a good first anvil. At least if you're not going to have to use it for very long.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're starting to learn blacksmithing, as you can see, you'll have lots of misfire hits. Hands dirty. You'll have lots of those hits. And the soft anvil will make those hits last forever. The prongs are like pinching into the nickel. Doesn't even look like it was a nickel. Although it has stayed somewhat shiny this whole time.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty.
Especially the edges. The edges are, because those keep on getting beat up. Kill the nickels.
I should probably heat this back up again.
Yeah. I haven't heated it for a while. It just looks like a little flake just sitting there in the huge oven.
Yeah, you can kind of see it now.
Okay. So rule number 1 about forging is never stick your hand inside of an active forge.
It wasn't active, it's just the brick holds heat for a long time. And I learned that the hard way. On camera.
It's the perfect time to learn something like that.
I know.
Whenever it's on camera.
Because the world gets to learn it too.
Yeah. So if this is the first video you're seeing, which it might be because this is also our first video, then it's not usually like this. It's just kind of hard to see it because it's a nickel and nickels are small. But usually we have bigger stuff. Like where's that rod?
I have no clue where that went actually. Okay. I'm like super confused on its whereabouts.
Well,
we bought a big metal rod to make an axe or hatchet out of. It's not big enough for an axe. And that will be way easy to see on camera.
yeah, so this is like how big it usually is, so it's a lot easier to tell. But today it's just a little small nickel right there. It's kind of hard to tell. But make sure to check out some of our other videos if we post them, because
some of our other non-existent videos.
Yeah, we don't have any yet.
Are you just putting stuff in front of the camera?
I don't know. I just found this and I was just like, why not?
See if I can bend this with my prongs.
Kill the nickels. They use our oxygen. Wait. We're gonna zoom in so you can see it better. Even though
it's like
it
the
is
same color as the anvil too.
Yeah. You can kind of see it though. You can tell that it's there. It's like a little more black than.
Here, maybe zoom out a little. Yeah, there we go.
I'll
So
give it
this
like
is
halfway.
the nickel. I mean, you can easily spot it.
Yeah.
From our point of view, but like cameras are weird in that way. See, it looks all nice, and then you get to the other side.
Well, from
So
here,
I'm not
it's
sure
the
if this
same.
is called forge welding or not. I don't think it's a forge weld. We're just trying to. I think it's a forge weld. Is it?
I have no idea.
Okay. I forget. You're not super educated on this stuff.
Yeah. You know like 30 times more than I do. I'm just walking around with the camera in
When
front
I
of me.
get interested in something, I will research it. Oh wait, I will research it forever until I can actually do it. Because for me, it's almost like actually doing the thing. I'm trying to get that in the belly of the beast.
There we go. So now
just let it adjust. Yeah, you can start to see it a bit. So that's not actually what the forge looks like. It's more of a dark orange color, but the camera perceives things differently.
Yeah. It looks really cool though. It's like all this white, like blasted paint.
This metal is so soft.
I
There,
get it
you can
with
see
one.
it now.
There we go.
Cooled off immediately.
Yeah,
But now it's like black.
it looks like it cools off super fast, but it actually just kind of.
It keeps its heat for a bit.
Yeah, the super intensity where it's orange, it has it for a while, but now it's just pretty hot. But you still don't want to touch it. Unless you have soup.
These gloves, though, are amazing. If I would have done that with my old ones, my hand would have caught on fire.
Mm-hmm.
These things, though.
Here, let's test that. Yeah, my hand's on fire. that was amazing. And guys, look how it landed. Oh, you can see it so well.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't see it that well in real life.
See it well.
But
for once, the camera works in our favor.
cameras are weird. I don't understand them.
Yeah? Huh?
What?
Oh, you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Here, this is a better
There.
angle.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm just gonna make this an Arrowhead because I don't want to do the rest of this. I'd much rather start working on something else.
Yeah.
But
Where did that? Okay, I'm gonna look for this piece of metal.
Huh? Alright. To the forge. Let's get back to work.
Okay, so I couldn't find the...
Okay, watch it cool down though.
Oh yeah, it looks super cool.
It's like immediate.
Yeah. So weird how it just like... Okay, the camera can see it. There we go. See, that's the kind of stuff that we normally use, but today's just kind of small.
Yeah. Buy now, waffles and a wow. Extra large falafel meal for 2.
This is your Jack on an average day.
Hey. I don't think my neighbors like me very much. But here's the thing. I've been waiting for them to kind of go out of town for a bit so I can bring my big speaker out here and play AC/DC while I work.
Yeah, I'm not sure the neighbors on the other side are gonna like that either.
Well, they don't have children.
But still,
Shh. I don't care.
it's like...
This is honestly gonna make a really bad arrowhead. It's so thin.
I have an
tiny.
obsidian arrowhead.
Yeah, you showed me that.
I could go get that and we could just like edit it in.
Clickbait thumbnail. Picture of a nickel. We got a picture of the nickel, right?
I don't think so. But nickels are common. We can find another one.
I'll just put another nickel on the anvil and say that's the same nickel.
Or we could do one of those ones where it's like nickel and there's an arrow and it goes into that. And then everybody thinks those are clickbait, but ours is not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do clickbait. I don't like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That junk is...
It's like, hey, I want to make it better than I seem. And then nobody wants to watch you anymore because it's like, oh, look, it's a house made out of
cheese!
Yeah, and then you go in and it's actually a house with the fridge is full of a piece of cheese. And it's boring and nobody wants to watch your stuff even if it's good anymore. Because everybody thinks it's all clickbait. So, no clickbait. Don't do it.
How am I? I was gonna say, how am I holding that right now? But it turns out I wasn't. Yeesh.
Okay. Oh, I thought you just knocked it off.
No, you're like, okay there.
Yeah.
What's going on, Jack?
It's been lost like 5 times. It's doing pretty good.
I'm just kind of working that shape in right now.
Okay, you.
So I'm gonna heat that up for like 10 minutes so I can like melt that together. Oh, I love this stuff, okay? So that's just some tin foil I found. But when I put it in the forge, it like turns into paper. Look. It gets all droopy immediately. See it?
Not really.
That stuff isn't working, or this one isn't working.
Is that the glass that you broke?
Where?
You know how
No,
you
that
broke
wasn't.
glass? Okay. Because that's what it looks like to me.
That burn, oh, it's starting to hurt.
What burn? What?
Oh, remember when I stuck my hand in the forge that wasn't on? And learned a valuable lesson about heat?
Yeah?
My knuckle's starting to hurt. We'll be right back.
After the ad. Just kidding. Unless there happens to be. Okay, so
Holy crap.
it's really
That's
orange.
hot.
We've left it for like 5 minutes. We just watched the whole video. Well, not the whole video, but
A lot of it.
Yeah, it was in there for a while.
We reviewed the footage. Well, compared to other metals I've worked with, that wasn't a very long time. But with what this is, that was very, very long time in the forge. Yeah, it's pretty hot. That heat isn't even there.
What?
That heat isn't even there. We gotta
That's
work
weird.
fast at this.
Yeah, it's starting to get late, so
Huh? Legally, I don't have to stop till 10.
holy cow. That looks so hot on the camera.
Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, got rid of the... Oh yeah, I'm just now starting to feel the heat from that. Yeah, that took away some of the flexibility of my glove.
Yeah, that's what he does. You should get a heat gauge to figure out how hot it is.
That's not a thing, Ethan.
It probably is, even if it doesn't have the same name. There probably is something that can tell how hot it is.
There's, heat vision? What's it called?
Night vision goggles?
No, like, you know how snakes just see heat?
Oh yeah, heat vision goggles.
Well, yeah, heat vision. Let's just call this video heat vision.
Okay, why not?
Heat vision. Also, we make a nickel into a knife.
It's perfect.
/ arrowhead. Probably an arrowhead. It's
Yeah.
either an arrowhead or like a razor blade. I'm gonna say it's gonna be an arrowhead. just because that makes the most sense to me.
If we get a lot of likes on this video, we might be able to make a whole entire arrow out of pure metal.
Ooh, that would actually be a cool video. I've never seen somebody do that.
Like metal feathers, if that's possible.
That's possible. They're not as functional, and that arrow probably wouldn't shoot very far.
Yeah, you'd have to have a pretty good bow.
If we do make a metal arrow, this will be the tip.
Maybe for underwater. An underwater arrow.
Still wouldn't work for it. It would just sink.
We could fill it with air.
It would still sink.
But it wouldn't sink if you throw
It's
it.
still more dense than water.
Yeah, but if you throw it, it'll
Not go very far.
underwater.
But will it?
Yeah, will. When my dad was little, he used to throw sewer drains underwater, and they would go pretty far.
Where is he getting sewer drains?
I don't know.
Do we need to call the police?
Well, this is the story. So he started throwing sewer drains in a pool. Yeah, back in his day. But then his brother was diving, and he jumped in just as the time when they were throwing the sewer drain. So he came in and his head perfectly hit the sewer drain. And so...
And that's why I don't have an uncle.
No, that's my uncle. No.
It's my uncle now.
No, it's my uncle. That was weird. You could see the heat on the camera for a second longer than you could on there.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Alright, well this is taking forever, so we'll get back to you with the finished product. So, it's taken a while, so we're going to do a part 2 video. Catch that. I'm a unicorn.